Hello everyone, I remain Lukman Abdulkarim Zakiri by name, your chemistry tutor. So you are welcome to another segment of our class where we are going to be taking a look at some common errors observed by some chemistry students over the time of teaching them chemistry regarding how to write the molecular formula of some inorganic compounds and the structural formula of some organic compounds. Now, if you take a look at the first one here, this is sulfuric acid, H2SO4. That is how it is written. But you get to realize that some students don't really give a proper care. They thought they just write anyhow and then assign the numbers and letters the way they want. Seriously, it is not like that, okay? Now, the numbers that are present in the compounds are written as subscripts. So if you have to write the correct formula, this is what you will pick for sulfuric acid. This one is wrong. So according to IUPAC convention, we cannot make use of this because the numbers are not as subscripts. They are of the same level with the letters or the symbols representing the atoms, which we are not definitely going to get anything out from there. So the second example is water, which is written as H2O. As you can see, the subscript must have 2. Okay, that is hydrogen having subscript 2, oxygen having subscript 1. Or you don't write the 1 there, so it is left like that. So most students write it in form of H20 or H2O in form of this. So this is actually wrong. So this is the correct way of writing the formula for water. Okay, and you cannot write using small letters, the symbols, especially when we are representing the atoms that have only one symbols. Okay, we don't use small letters for that, so we use uppercase letters to represent atoms that have only one symbols. But for atoms that have up to 2 symbols, the first letter will be capitalized while the second letter will be a small letter. Like for example, when it comes to manganese, so manganese is written as this. So manganese atom contains 2 symbols, 2 letters. So the first one is capitalized while the second one is small letter. So you cannot write the symbol of manganese as this. It is very wrong. Is that taken? So these are the common mistakes that most students do. And you get to realize that some of the chemistry teachers don't take their time to put the students through to correct them regarding these mistakes. So I'm urging my chemistry teachers to help these students to understand how to put things in place before they get used to the wrong way of writing them. Then secondly, this is another organic compound here. This one here we have is ethane. It is a saturated hydrocarbon, as you can see. It is hydrocarbon because it contains only carbon and what? And hydrogen atoms. Now, if you see, the covalent bond between these 2 carbon atoms has, exceed the limit. And as you can see here, the covalent bond is already touching the carbon atoms here. So this very particular way of writing is wrong, actually. So the best way of writing is this very particular method. So the covalent bond should not, in whatever way, touch the carbon atoms that is present in the molecule. So the covalent bond should also not touch the hydrogen atoms as well. So let there be little space between the covalent bond and the carbon atoms or the hydrogen atoms that are present in the molecule. Are we together? So by doing this, you get to realize that the covalent bond length should not be too long, in the sense that it will even be translating to another thing else. Like you can see, very long, and it doesn't make any sense there. So let it be like the size of hyphen, okay? Not too long, or like it's the size of a dash. Is that understood? So, and you must also be very careful in terms of writing the covalent bond. Like when it comes to this example number 4, the covalent bond is between carbon to carbon. So if you are linking between carbon to carbon atoms in a molecule, now the covalent bond is linking between carbon atoms, not carbon to hydrogen, except if there is no carbon atom attached to the hydrogen. Please take note of that. So this one is also wrong. As you can see, this is the correct one. So since we have carbon atom attached to this hydrogen, so the covalent bond here would definitely be between these two carbon atoms directly, not directly between this carbon and hydrogen, except if there is no carbon here. Again, as I told you earlier, I'm repeating myself. So that is that. So you have to be very, very careful. So don't confuse this side and this side. Okay. Now this one is correct because this covalent bond is not on this hydrogen, is on this carbon atom. Is that taken? So if we are to write it the other way around, you get to realize that this particular hydrogen atom, this is what we are going to have. Okay, you have this hydrogen will be here, and then you have this CH3, then you have CH3. So this is another version of this very particular compound that we have. So you get to realize that this very particular covalent bond is directly to this carbon atom. This one is directly to this carbon atom. This one is directly to this carbon atom. So if you write it in this way, it is still correct. If you also write it in this way, it is still what? Correct. Is that taken? So then the last one is regarding the writing the structure of benzene. Most students also find this very difficult to differentiate how to properly write. Even some undergraduate students, you see them committing this mistake, which is very, very wrong. Please let us take note of this. If you are to write the benzene ring structure, the ring inside the benzene should take at least 1/3 of the space available. But you get to realize students just write a single and small ring between the covalent bonded atoms, which is not properly okay that way. So I believe this is the correct way and this is the wrong way. So my dear students, you should try as much as possible to put all these things we have discussed into proper practice so that you can benefit how to write chemical structures of these chemical compounds correctly. So I hope you understand what has already been explained, and we hope that this is going to be beneficial to all of us and to humanity in general. So thank you very much. Remain blessed. Should in case you did not subscribe to our channel on YouTube, please do so. Just search JetStream Tutorials and you'll see us there. The logo will appear. Try as much as possible to subscribe. And don't forget to also comment, share, and like our tutorial videos. So until we come your way next time, bye-bye.